UCLan Hydra Minerva Suite is a state-of-the-art simulation facility which allows students to experience command center management of major incidents. Anything from plane crashes to the search for a missing child can be authentically recreated for students to learn critical decision-making skills.
I became involved in the Hydra project because I actually asked to become involved. Before I became a lecturer here at UCLan, I spent 31 years in Merseyside Police, and around about the last 4 years I was there, I was helping to train newly qualified inspectors in critical incident management, and I did that using the Merseyside Police Hydra suite, which is nothing as grand as this. It was an old analogue suite, but the principles are the same, and when the opportunity came up, frankly I jumped at it.
Well, the benefits are seeing something different than a lecture. Everybody's involved. I've run this, 60 times since last November. It doesn't matter the makeup of the group, whether it's parents, children, young, old, and it doesn't matter what discipline in the university they come from, whether it be medical, psychology, business school or policing, in our case forensic science. They all get engaged. It really encapsulates them. They feel part of a team.
Doing the scenario then, I didn't realise how much pressure it puts on you all. Like, you all have set roles, you all have to think fast, and it's hard working in a team when you don't know them very well. I was the one who was typing all the information up, and everyone was shouting information at me, and then trying to get their opinions through. And it's hard writing it all down, and then you getting all your words mixed up, and it doesn't make sense. You have to delete it all, and then.
I think right from the start, I was very conscious of people assuming roles in the group. As soon as we got in and sat down, we instantly sort of began sussing ourselves into roles like who would collect information, who would ask the questions about additional information, like finding out what a section 10 was, for example. And once we'd done this, then we each sort of focused on one little scenario out of the 6 we were given. We all sort of fed into our rationales for that, and we were able to feed them back to each other and begin to get a real idea of what was important and what wasn't.
We were put into a situation where we had a time limit, and if we didn't work as a group, there'd be no way we'd be able to finish in time. We found it tough to finish in the time limit using the group work. Also, the kind of information you're given, so there's quite a lot to take on, so not one person will be able to finish that themselves, and so you need to work together. Good communication was vital.
You realise what sort of situations the police are put in and how stressful it can be trying to decide what situations are more important than some of the others, and you go through the decision-making process that they must have to go through, and you give them very limited information sometimes, so it is difficult to try and make those decisions.
I see the project going from strength to strength. In terms of the students here at UCLan, it will be embedded in the timetable, certainly for PCI students, police and criminal investigation students, by next year, and that's my job, my colleague's job, to make sure that happens. We have a lot of interest from other schools who were involved in the project, who put money into the project, and they will be using the suite as often as they can as well. And of course we have some colleagues outside who are very, very interested. We've got a whole host of other professionals who can see the value of a suite of this calibre in training their senior staff to make good quality decisions. So I see that there'll be a twin track really. There'll be certainly our students who will be helped to become better graduates because of the decision-making skills that they acquire here, and I can certainly see UCLan becoming the centre of a network of professionals who are learning to make decisions in a university environment.
Using these facilities will definitely help me in my decision-making skills in the future.
Yeah, I'd love to do it again.